Now, I don't know a thing about glowing up, but I've heard of it. And I know that there are some benefits, but also some side effects to glowing up. And this woman encountered one of losing friends because she got too damn sexy.
The
Talk to me.
change up people do after you glow up is totally wild.
You know how some people will go through a massive glow up, then they'll realize how differently they've been treated now that they're attractive? I feel that times like 1,000. No one could have prepared me for what it's like going from a medium ugly guy to now. Like now, I get a lot.
Facts, but people see you as a woman. If they saw you, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But if they saw you as this man still,
now that they're attractive, I feel that times like 1,000.
if they saw
No
you
one
as
could have
this
prepared
man
me for what
still,
it's like going from a medium.
they saw you this man still, you still be treated the same way. But since you're a woman, it don't even matter if you're ugly. You're a woman. I'm sorry. Men are going after you still, even if you're not pretty. Just keep it in the buck. Y'all may tell me otherwise. Talk to me. I don't know. Even what the fuck she's about to say just doesn't matter because even if a ugly woman could still get somewhere, bro. Granted, she might have some, she might have some shit on her, man. But it's still possible.
Guy to now.
But even then, you're a woman. You transitioned from a man to a woman. If you were still a man, same man, you're getting the same reactions.
Now, I get a lot of attention, but all that basic respect that I got as a guy, gone.
Facts, though.
We've seen it in movies, TV shows,
I'm gonna keep the captions on, fuck it.
Ugly duckling syndrome. The fairy tale expectation is that everyone magically treats you much better than before.
Is she a tattoo? What the hell is this?
There are many.
Like she's staring me deep in my soul. It's like she's looking. It's like I'm looking at her from a glass bottle, bro.
Is that everyone magically treats you much better than before when you were ugly. There are many popular TV shows celebrating the glow up, like Extreme Makeover, Queer Eye, and glowing up is a huge online trend, especially popular on TikTok and Reddit. The truth is, the way you're treated before versus after isn't always roses. It's a mixed bag, especially when it comes to strangers versus friends and family.
Is based on my personal experience and opinions as well as other people's opinions online. I'm not telling anyone how to be active in the way in this control.
As always with these videos,
Hold on, let me... Disclaimer. Hold on.
Especially when it comes to strangers versus friends and family.
Disclaimer, this video is based on my personal opinion.
As always with these videos,
I was not getting that.
As always with these videos, I need to preface a few things. I'm not insulting anyone when I'm saying the word ugly, I'm using it as an adjective. In fact, I'm actually documenting my personal experience with the difference of treatment with different groups of people before versus after my glow up. There have been multiple times in my life when I glowed up and also when I glowed down. The glow down, honestly, is not by choice, it's more like I let myself go. And those points of my life were the lowest points of my life, which is why I advocate self-care so much. The pursuit of success of becoming better, it also involves looking better and taking care of yourself more.
Absolutely,
and I want to see people become successful. I'm here to help you gain more self-awareness regardless of how you feel about what people think about.
Tell me, where are you from? Where are you from? I'm very curious to know. I really am.
Because it does not affect how other people perceive you. I know for a fact that you create your own reality, but when you have to interact with society, sometimes you need to take those rose-tinted glasses off and get a reality check. Because things like body positivity and fat acceptance is actually harming people, and I will...
Accepting this is destroying the world. They think it's okay to look like this when it's not. Because obesity is a big killer in the USA.
die on that hill. I saw on Reddit of this girl who works as a server, and ever since she had a glow up, her tips literally doubled. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen my video about how looks matter, especially if you're fat, go watch it, because I literally talk
I'm
about
sorry,
how
a video didn't get up there. A video did not get put up there. I'm sorry.
society penalizes you when you're fat, especially financially. It literally affects how much you make. And this becomes super obvious when you're pretty and you work in the service industry. You literally will get like 2 to 3 times more tips. And sometimes there's no way to be subjective about the whole thing, and it is what it is. Overall, the treatment that I received when I glow up changed dramatically. I feel like a different person in a lot of ways. The hardest thing for me to accept is that society 100% sees me as a different person now compared to who
Shit,
I
look
was
at
before.
Kylie Jenner. That wasn't even a glow up. That was plastic surgery. But niggas wanna fuck her shit now. Niggas wanna plow her shit. Bad now. I'm niggas, bro. I'm one of them. I'm one of them, bro. I'd still go for the other one, bro. I'd go for her before.
And it actually hurts me to realize how much my appearance before had actually affected my life in ways that I couldn't even see when I was that person. Especially financially, especially socially. I really hope that
I wonder if I was the same way. I really wonder if I was the same way.
people can open their eyes and see things for what they really are.
I can't keep pausing.
So when
though.
I was at my worst, I was about 50 pounds fatter.
Damn.
I had terrible skin issues because I was eating like shit. I wasn't drinking enough water. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't washing my face correctly. I didn't have a very good skincare routine. And sometimes I would even wear a ton of makeup to hide my issues.
I can definitely see the fact that that face right there is not as shiny as this one, but this one has a lot of makeup. Not a lot, but it has some, like, you can see the shine on your fucking nose. And then the fucking ring light. Like, you can see the naturalness of this face right here, as opposed to this one with the glossiness. But she wasn't taking care of her face, though. Difference.
I would even dress like I didn't care about my...
I'm taking that down. I'm taking this down. Like, she don't even look bad, bro. Unless she's trying to squeeze her shit. Unless she's squeezing some shit through this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Unless she, like, I'm taking this down.
shape rather than dress for my body type. In turn, my weight
I have no clue how old she is,
my...
so I take that back. I have no clue. I take that back because I have no clue how old she is in those pictures. I have no clue how old she is in this video right now. So I take that back. I apologize. Please forgive me. I take that back. I don't even mean it no more. I take that shit back. I am very sorry for my transgressions. I am sorry, please.
Facial features a lot. Also, my hair had been bleached for years, which made it super fried and brittle. And not only that, when you have super bleached platinum hair, like, you can't even grow it out because it's like impossible. You can't have long hair like this.
I like her hair like that.
I also had like a bad nail chewing habit, which affected my jawline. And then the bad nails, I would have to like hide with gel nails, which actually made my nail health even worse and even more brittle. And I was stressed, I was depressed.
That nigga balling over there, boy.
Even more brittle.
He balling over there.
I was depressed, which made me not want to eat right. I wanted to turn to comfort food. So you can see how this is like a negative feedback loop. And I felt so bad about myself, which affected how other people felt about me. Because I can tell you this, when I felt bad about myself, I would project my insecurities on other people, which was terrible. Literally, I never want to go back to that point. I never want to put anybody down. Like, it's the worst. Like, I was almost spiraling. Actually, no, I was spiraling. Let's talk about how
they said that you were almost, that's a fucking lie. You were. In a moment like that, everybody is spiraling. It just takes you to actually put yourself together and go up. Like, literally, you're spiraling. You gotta pick up the pieces, bro. You gotta stop that wheel. You gotta stop that hallucination wheel. and pick yourself up. Like, you gotta build your shit up.
Was fat. I wouldn't fucking know because they didn't interact with me. Here is a picture of me from 4 years ago when I was plus
Damn.
size. Throughout my entire college career, I was in a plus size body. It's pretty ironic because a lot of people's college years are their hottest years. I think I looked amazing all the goddamn time, but to the general public, I was fat, which made me unattractive. Especially to college-age men. When I tell you they didn't interact with me, I'm not joking. At that point in my life, I would feel lucky
I
if
feel
a
the
man...
same way. Fuck. I feel the same way. Like, I be in a college campus and motherfuckers don't even approach me. Like, I feel the same way, dog. I can't get shit going, bro. I can't get an interact. I can't get a hey. Like, like, I can't get no stairs. I can't get nothing to go down. Nothing can happen. Nothing goes down. I don't get shit. I feel the same way. I feel you, bro. I feel the same way. It's disheartening.
Looked in my direction. Typically, they would just turn their heads and pretend like I didn't exist. Coming of age as a plus-size woman and seeing all of your friends be flirted and hit on by men, and in turn being treated like a second-class citizen, to me.
Like a pedestrian.
I think that experience has really impacted
I be treated like a fucking pedestrian. Like an NPC pedestrian, bro. Like niggas walking me by. Like, I'm
my self-worth and dating. I don't know. There's just so much I could say on the subject. Point being, when you're fat, men will not look in your direction until they're fat too.
What?
Look in your direction until they're fat too.
After I lost 90-ish pounds, a woman passed me at work, stopped and said I really had nice eyes and that I must be new. I had the same desk for 6 years. I would have punched her ass. I probably would have laid my hands on that woman and went to jail the next hour. Like, I would be on trial right now. She would have felt the wrath that I've been enduring for years, bro. She would have caught these hands. She would have caught these hands and she would have felt that floor. She would have felt her resting place. She would have saw the stars align, like the sun. Which, the light that she would be seeing, she would be thinking that's the sun to where she can reach for it. And the more she reached for it, she's dying, bro. Like, she's slowly losing life the more she reached for it. Like, she was not seeing that sun no more, bro. How about getting the look of disgust on their faces if I were to simply ask a question? Anybody else have that happen? Nah. And the gaslighting, oh, it's because you're not confident. They're just intimidated. Yeah, right. That's bullshit. My straight size friends can never ever understand how the lack of attention ruined my self-image. Like, it's not just the absence of flirting. It's the absence of acknowledgement. I could go months without speaking and no one would notice. Facts.
In the past, I felt like I was an inconvenience and I felt awkward in most places that I went. And when I was at my fatter, sometimes I feel like I would even get like rude stares in public, or maybe not, but like I would at least I would be imagining it. And I felt uncomfortable literally doing literally anything. My existence felt shadowed by my appearance, if that makes any sense to you. And then I realized that there are two paths from here on out that you can take here. You can either accept yourself for who you are, but then you're gonna continue living life on hard mode, because nothing's gonna change. Even if you accept yourself, like, you're still gonna feel...
If you're accepting yourself, but you're not making a change, you're gonna be living the same life. Like, you can accept yourself and think, oh, okay, I need to make a change to myself. If you're gonna accept this reality that you are living in, and just accept that as what it is, then you're fucking failing. As opposed to if you're accepting that and finally realizing that I need to make a change with myself, then you actually then you'll make some progress.
maybe you feel a little better, but it's just kind of a band-aid. It's not like a permanent solution, and you're still gonna be living in that uncomfortable existence. Or you can accept the power that you have to change things about you. And I think that the attention you get can be very addictive for someone who grew up ugly. People actually treat me like an actual person with thoughts and feelings now. Not just the comic relief girl, not just the
Damn, being
chubby.
the comic relief is so wild. As a woman, I mean. Like, if you're the comic relief as a woman, I can only imagine what they're trying to do to get.
Girl, like, you know what was bad? I would literally catch my bosses laugh at me. Like, they would literally, like, get together and make fun of me. Like, I swear to God, sometimes I get nightmares thinking back on, like, them, like, finding a really unflattering photo of me and, like, laughing at me. And this one thing that happened to me that was super eye-opening, okay? There was one time when I was introduced to this, like kind of famous and, like, really beautiful singer backstage. She straight up ignored me. Imagine, like, being introduced to someone like, hey, so and so, this is so and so.
She would have caught the rapture, nigga. She would have caught the rapture. Like, the Armageddon would have happened for just her, bro. If we come into each other's presence, we get introduced to each other. This is you, this is her, this is you, this is her. And as that's happening, you are ignoring the whole exchange. I'm laying you flat out. You will actually witness Armageddon alone, bro. You will literally feel like you are the chosen one, bro. That you have been picked for a grave journey, bro. And really, you're just dead, flying up to heaven.
And, like, they wouldn't even look at you or say a word to you. It was super hurtful. And then I look back and I googled this singer and saw that, like, you know, like, she wasn't all that pretty when she started, and I'm like, bitch, you were there too. Like, why are you so mean now? Anyway, it's so bizarre, the difference in treatment that I get, that I feel sorry for my old self and also for people who are still struggling. Especially for stubborn people who don't want to improve themselves. Like, sure, you can say that, like, oh, I reject everything, I reject beauty standards, but honestly, like, you're subjugated by it. Why do you want to live life on hard mode? I don't understand. Like, obviously, it doesn't sit right to me that people treat you differently, like, just based on your looks.
It's funny because she looks like that. It doesn't sit
right to me that.
It's funny because she looked like that, and you wouldn't even tell the difference if that's really her or a filter. I'm sorry.
On hard mode, I don't understand. Like, obviously, it doesn't sit right to me that people treat you differently, like, just based on your looks. Nobody deserves that. It's terrible.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking, bro. Fuck. I hope nobody's taking that shit to heart, bro.
Why now that I've glowed up, I swear to God, I swear to myself that, like, I would never treat anyone like that. On new people, when I first meet someone new, the effect was extremely positive, to the point where I found it so disturbing that it actually caused me a bit of an existential crisis. I'm not talking about, like, Hollywood style stuff, crashing cars and, like, people falling over backwards, rich guys coming to me with free gifts and stuff, and, like, not really. I'm just being treated like an inherently good and impressive person. And even if I screwed up somewhere, or if there's rumors about me or whatever, when you're prettier, people tend to assume the best of you. Even if you're not inherently or necessarily a good or a kind person. People in general just got a lot nicer. Strangers would smile at me. I would get treated nice. Guys would open the door for me. I get more free stuff. People offering to do things for me even when I don't need to ask. But the one thing I did find annoying is that, like, men will literally try and hit on you, like, everywhere you go, or, like, stare at you in, like, a leering way, and it's not really flattering always, and it's, like, no offense.
They probably be like this. You stupid dog, bro. Just give me that shot. Just like I look dumb as. I wonder if y'all really just caught me doing that, bro. This is 20 minutes, dog. Fucking shit. I can't. Okay.
Kind of guys that you want anyway. But it's true, you get more leering and more creepiness. However, on people who I already know, I felt like the results were almost opposite. On most people, it did not change anything, but some people, it was kind of extreme. Dang, Jessica! Jessica, you look so
What is
good!
everyone freaking out about?
Jessica had a glow up.
Yeah, what? Jessica!
Oh my gosh, she looks so pretty!
No, she doesn't!
Ow.
Hey, Jessica, girlie! Come sit with me and Lily! Hey, you, did you get eyelash extensions?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I could tell.
I could
Maybe
tell.
next time you should tell your lash technician to do a more natural set, because you don't want people to know you have eyelash extensions.
That's crazy.
It's just not a cute look.
Chloe, she looks
You
good.
guys,
Stop.
yeah, she may look good, but
That's so crazy.
it's all makeup. Here, use one of these, Jessica.
No.
Use one of these. Also, like, another little tip is if you're gonna wear makeup, you should probably clear your acne for.
This just deters me from the actual video at work. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it really
Because
makes me want to watch
You
that.
look really cakey and bumpy. No offense. I just want to help you. I mean, I know you're not, like, as lucky as me and Lily to be naturally beautiful, but that's what boys like. They don't like catfishes.
I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted to see him finish making that Krabby Patty more than I cared about what the hell this video was even. What that side video was even going on about. I really wanted to see him finish making that Krabby Patty. It pissed me off when I watched it just get cut off when he made the pickles. Like, I had to end that picture with pickles.
I noticed that after losing weight, which had a huge impact on the way it affected my facial features, people that I used to be close to, especially girlfriends, actually treat me worse. I have to say, most people, no difference in treatment. On the people who treated me worse, it's like really weird because my personality hasn't changed. I'm still the same person on the inside. I would get snide comments or like I would get like nagging, which is kind of like.
And you are the threat. You have become a fucking obstacle, a threat, a competition to them, as she says later on throughout, literally, probably 3 minutes later, she'll say that she thinks she's you are. There's no thinking. You are competition. Now you have niggas looking at you that you didn't have before, and that's what made these motherfuckers look at you a little inferior. And now that you have this little and now that you have this little social uprising for your looks, now you enemies. Now you an enemy to them niggas. And that's how it always goes. If you get pretty, bro, you an enemy. That's why when you see women uplifting fat niggas, fat bitches, fat motherfuckers, ugly bitches, cause in that competition. Now when they glow up, nigga, now it's a whole bunch of hate coming their way. It's gonna happen. Now you're just witnessing it.
Backhanded compliments, and it's usually done to make me feel worse. Like they will say like, "Oh, you look thin today. Like, did you skip breakfast?" Or like, or they would ask me like how I would have all of the energy to like do all of the things that I did. Some of them like to make jabs at me, especially in regard to my weight loss, or that I'm being vain, or that my eating disorder is bad. They're almost purposely trying to like hurt me, or that I think I'm so perfect, which I don't. And they would say something along the lines of, "Oh, where did you get that new wardrobe from? How did you have all that money to buy like nice shoes, nice bags?" But honestly, I'm at the point where I don't care anymore. I literally don't care anymore about what they think of me, and if they don't want the
You
best
shouldn't.
for me, they're out of my life.
shouldn't.
I literally lost
Gotta
friends because of my glow up. I'm honestly too focused on myself to care about competition. Maybe they view me as a competition, but I don't. There's zero competition between me and my friends, and I wish that some of them see this. The only true competition is yourself. Everything else is not real. It's actually a projection of your own insecurity. I actually lost one of my best friends because she got jealous.
What is this music? What the fuck is this music, dog? What is it?
how like my glow up made her feel. It was almost like I'm like a mirror to them and not a friend. Sometimes, let me tell you, like some people think that glowing up makes you like a perfect person and honestly that's kind of like what self-improvement is about. It's not always about being perfect, but it's about becoming a better person.
Okay.
Even though on the inside, I'm like still the same chaotic person that I used to be, but I just learned to develop better systems to work with things, and I have better habits now, and better discipline, and better systems of maintenance.
It's election.
But my
It's
exterior
election
looks have
time.
permanently
Go to vote,
changed the way
nigga. It's
people
election time.
think
Go
of
to
me
vote.
and how
It's
people
important
feel
because you're
about
gonna
me.
get your choice.
I'm
Hey,
literally no
make
longer
this
the
election.
person they think
Hope
they
you
knew.
get the right
Maybe
choice.
it's because to them I'm no longer the ugly friend, I'm no longer the fat friend, I'm no longer the lazy, less successful psychic. And literally the fact that I have like more main character energy now, like literally would piss them off. And now me realizing what I've been to them all
shout out
along is
Jay-Z,
a very sad and very rude
pound
wake-up
cake,
call.
watermelon ice,
Wow.
ice.
So many of these people are actually not my friends. They only keep me around because I make them look good.
I'm sorry, because I'm not even paying attention to the video no more. This beat is fucking me up to the point that I just want to rap on it, bro.
And now that I'm catching up in the physical ratings, they feel threatened by me, literally. Some of my acquaintances actually stopped giving me compliments whenever I see them. Like in the past, I would usually get things like, "Oh, your hair looks good today. Like I love your nails, and like I like your outfit today." These days, I get more like up and down looks, and like more like double takes. Especially when they think I'm not looking, they would like literally stare at me. It makes me so uncomfortable. Okay, this other thing that's weird with acquaintances, some of them have actually started idealizing me and putting me on the pedestal, which is really weird because I've never gotten that from them before. And I'm still the same person.
Literally,
I just look better now. I still have to say though that majority of people didn't have a reaction. Maybe they've looked past the looks and like actually see me for my personality and who I am. But sometimes no reaction is also a reaction. Maybe they felt like bringing things up like weight loss is kind of a sensitive topic, which I understand. Maybe they felt like it was rude. Most importantly though, like my own self-improvements for myself is not for them, and who cares? I'm not gonna lie, when it first happened to me, it was really quite isolating and lonely, and I'll feel bad about it, but then I realized that I wasn't the problem. When you take care of yourself and you glow up, you're not in any way obligated to explain yourself to anybody or to make people feel better by putting yourself down. Who are they to make you feel any type of way? Words are very powerful. They are magical. They're like spells that you speak into existence. You should be very
You put in the work to make yourself what you are right now. Never explain yourself. Don't try to put yourself down because they aren't working on themselves too.
About how you speak to yourself and also to other people about yourself. It literally forms their whole perception of you. Honestly, with my new lifestyle, my new habits, I'm definitely looking forward to making new friends and being in more supportive circles of people who actually get it. People who have the same interests as me, who want to better themselves, rather than hang out with toxic people who are not worth my time and energy. These days, I literally say, "Thank you, universe," and like literally thoroughly enjoy all of my pretty privilege. And I hope you feel comfortable owning it and taking advantage of it too. And take advantage of it for as long as you can, because eventually literally everyone gets old and lose some of their looks.
I used to be ugly, and even as I got prettier, I realized I still couldn't win. Here are my credentials. Oh, this is a favorite. Yup. When I was ugly, I got made fun of, I got asked out as a joke, I was treated like I was invisible, but I was still taken seriously. People automatically assumed that due to my lack of appearance, I had something else going for me. Which was true, I was smart, but I didn't get any less smart as I got prettier. And in pursuit of better treatment, I started working on my appearance, I started working on my hygiene, and I got that better treatment, but the intention behind said treatment was much more superficial. And the closer I got to the conventional beauty standard,
I don't like the makeup.
more my
It's not for
appearance would
me, I know, but I don't even give a fuck. Like, the makeup's just putting me off entirely.
who I was internally, and also diminish it. People would take my opinion and consider it, but it suddenly meant less because of the mouth it came out of. As a woman, no matter how lovely or intelligent you may be, if you are attractive in any way,
It goes
your
right through their
appearance
ears
becomes
and
your
out
most
the
valuable
other.
attribute. And for the longest time, I was obsessed with working on external factors because I thought it would bring light to who I was internally. But the opposite's true. There's no winning. It just attracts the wrong people. It's like getting plastic surgery in pursuit of finding love. The people it attracts to are just there for the wrong reasons. To any young woman hearing this, and I cannot stress this enough, your appearance is the least interesting part about you. If you think working on what you look like will win you genuine respect or care from other people, you're wasting your time. Any connection you make based off of those superficial factors is worth nothing. Decentralize appearance from your life.
What the fuck is she wearing? Oh.
It'll only destroy you in the long run.
And no matter what, like insecure
Facts.
people will always have something unkind to
Listen
say
to her
about you.
words. Listen to her words, ladies. And men. Fuck that. And men.
Something mean to say because they want you to doubt yourself and they want you to feel insecure about yourself, just like how they feel about themselves. Ignore and
Projecting.
disregard the opinions of someone who does not matter to you or aspire to be like. I think something else you can do with your pretty privilege is to be like a princess and like help others who don't have it. For example, if you know a girl at work who's getting passed over for a promotion because of their appearance, you can step in and like gas her up and talk her up some. And people will listen to you because you're pretty. Guys want to buy you a drink? Sure, you'll be happy to accept it. But only if he also buys a drink for your friend. Obviously, you want to be sensitive
And I'm
about
never
it.
doing that. I'm never doing that. I'm sorry. I'm asking you specific. I'm asking you. It's not about you being pretty. It's not about none of this shit, in my opinion. If I'm asking you directly and specifically, I'm not buying a drink for that motherfucker too.
Because it can also be really frustrating to know that someone's only trying to help you because they feel bad for you. At the same time, like, it is not fair after all that, like, pretty girls get special treatment and regular or other
Facts.
people don't.
Facts.
Like, you're in a position to help people, so you should be a princess and do
definitely
something
take
about it and
advantage.
actually destroy the system from within. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope this is helpful to you or that you learned something from it. And I definitely want to hear about your experience in the comments, so let me know. I am very grateful
Like,
to
this is
all
some
of
movie
you.
shit for real. If I'm asking you, if I come across 3 women, one's mid, and you're in the middle, and you look great, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. They can come along and watch us drink, but I'm asking you. I want you. Now, if all 3 of you are mid, then it's just a toss-up. Like, it doesn't even matter at that point. I'm just going off vibes. Wow, that would just bring this whole video down in some goodness
Always,
gracious.
and I'll see you in the next
I'm
video.
sorry. Shit, that brought this bitch down for real. Dog, I'm out of here. I gotta take a shower and I got class in the next hour, bro. I'm sorry, that brought this shit down, dog. I love y'all.